Welcome back, Texas. We can't close the show without getting into a few hot topics. Camille Cower is back with the power, with the E-Spot. Hey, girl.
Hey. Like, I don't know why I'm pretending to talk in this microphone. I'm on my laptop today, so I'm actually using my AirPods, but branding is important, right? Well, speaking of killing it, do you have any special plans coming up soon for the holidays? What are some of your rituals that you and your family do?
Oh my goodness, I'm so glad you asked. I literally just made this like 10-page list. No. We go see Santa's Wonderland. We do tree pictures, like Christmas tree pictures. We go ice skating, which you can do in Houston. Who knew?
Wait, back up, rewind.
What?
How good are you at ice skating? Because that's the thing. Do you hug the rail the whole time, or you literally like out there like Christy Yamaguchi doing twirls and stuff? Like, I need to know.
I try my best to be like Christy, but I've got to take care of my kids. And if I fall, which I totally would, it wouldn't be worth it. It would, so I kind of hold the pole and my kids.
She's speaking of the rink pole, for the record. So moving on, in case you just joined us, speaking of inappropriate things around children, bad joke, Camille, but it's the perfect segue to what's been going on in the news lately. You're a mom, I'm a mom. What did you think when you heard about all the stuff going on with Balenciaga and the I don't even want to talk about the images, but that was a lot.
I was mortified and disgusted, and I did a lot of research on it. I looked into it a lot, and I mean, there's already consequences, but even greater consequences, because
as there should be.
I mean, absolutely. And I think I'm so grateful, because I really believe everything that happened with Epstein, all the exposure that happened with all the stuff going on with children. Everyone who's seen the stuff with Balenciaga knows what we're talking about.
It's a lot to unpack. And just like you mentioned, the strategic of it all, having the documents from USA versus Williams, which was about upholding the Scottis's ruling about child pornography, having some of that images from that book by Isabel Huppert. I have my notes here because I was not going to butcher all these names. They're a little difficult. Italian is not my first language, nor are their names. But even that book, it had such like children nude, adults engaged in violence and cannibalism. And it's just like
very demonic. I feel like all of this stuff, dark is getting darker, light is getting lighter. So what that even means is that we're like, things are being exposed and we're not taking it anymore. The blinders came off during COVID. I think one of the best things that happened in COVID is that we weren't distracted anymore. We had to be at home and look at the things happening.
Do the research. I'm almost Santa Claus's wife's age, so might as well start setting it up. Just kidding. I'm not. Especially if I keep using all my wonderful skin products that I'm always sharing on my website. So go there and check it out. But I also wanted to mention, because a couple of weeks ago, it kind of flew under the radar a little bit with Will Smith he's coming back into the fold, and his kind of an apology tour, but kind of also promoting his new film Emancipation that just came out on Apple TV as well as in theaters.
I mean, I think that this is all he knows. And I think that it is a passion for him, and he feels called to this. Here's the thing, Will Smith's trying to gain trust again, and if he continues to do what he's supposed to do and shift and change, and he transitions and doesn't become aggressive again, then I think the community will accept him and be like, okay, I trust you. That was a moment. But with Chris, I mean, it seems to be a repeated thing that it's hard to trust someone to not do that if they haven't proven themselves again.
My thing is, why give them an award? Why even make it a thing? I mean, why even set him up for this in the first place? But one thing I noticed when I watched Will Smith on Trevor Noah's show, he made a point of saying when after that incident, he got home, his little nephew, like all his family was at home watching, and they were all like rooting for him until that incident happened. And his little nephew, who was small enough to sit on his lap, and was like, hey, uncle, I got a question for you. Why'd you hit that man? Not congratulations, you won the award. And it just it broke him down. Like, he just realized everybody was waiting for him to have this great big moment for a great film, and it all kind of overshadowed it. So I do like you. I hope that he can have that redemption, emancipation, if you will, to go on the movie that he's having, like just have that freedom to be himself again.
Oh my goodness. Okay, well, we got into it. We got a lot of topics. Let us know. Connect with us. I know I got a little hot. Connect with us here at the Connect Network TV. And, really go on our Instagrams and let us know what you think about the show, what you think about these topics, what you want to hear about, what you're passionate about. We really want to connect with you here at the Connect. So, Camille, we love having you on this show. You are just the ultimate. You always bring the heat. We really appreciate your time today. Thank you to our guest today, Aquania Escarne, the Revo Green team, and of course, you, Camille Coward. If you are ready to build your business and brand with the power of media, there is no better place to do it than right here on the Connect Network TV. Keep up with our past episodes at theconnectonline.com. We'll see you next week.